All right, at Hy-Vee at East Sunshine, and I have Maddie with me. We're a registered dietitian right here at Hy-Vee that you can talk to, and she can tell you some great stuff. And one of them is, really know what you're doing if you're going to be dieting. There are a lot of things. We're going to debunk some things here.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Talk to me.
So with the new year, kind of weight loss is that goal.
Oh, yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's a really good goal that you want to accomplish.
Sure.
Very good long-term goal.
Okay.
Notice I say long-term, just because a lot of the times when people try kind of those quick diets, they're not going to be suitable or sustainable, and they kind of end up just overturning in the long run.
There's no magic bullet.
Correct.
It's like when they say you can lose 30 pounds in 3 weeks,
Yeah.
there's a little danger.
Yes, yeah, that is definitely something we want to debunk.
Unless you're cutting off a leg or something.
Yeah. Yes. But kind of one way as a dietitian that I kind of help people is helping them find those healthy habits. And that's really going to be the key to weight loss. So I figured we would kind of talk about just a couple of tips and tricks that I can kind of relate to everyone to help them kind of maybe jumpstart their journey.
Well, and you're saying journey, because this isn't something you do in 3 weeks, 6
Correct.
weeks. This is, if you want to do it well, I guess there is life change.
Yes,
that we're
it's
talking about?
more of a behavioral style, like kind of
Yeah.
like a behavioral pattern.
This is the healthy way to
Yes,
do it.
I don't really like to use the word diet. I kind of
Right.
like to use it more as like a lifestyle change, just because that's what you're essentially doing, and
Sure.
you want to make sure you're doing it for as long
And
as you can.
maintenance as well, which a lot of
Exactly.
people go, boom, they fall off a cliff at a
Yes,
certain point.
exactly.
Okay. All right.
So I figured we'll kind of start with the first tip, kind of just including more produce in your diet. So
Okay.
produce, it's really going to be high in that fiber, which is going to help kind of keep us feeling fuller for longer.
Right.
It's also going to really help with our gut health as well. So
Okay.
we've got fresh, we've got canned, we've got frozen. Any kind is going to be sufficient.
Okay, that's what I was
Yes.
going to ask, because you've got a huge produce department.
Yes.
But, you've got canned veggies over here.
Yes.
You're not losing anything.
Correct. Yes,
Okay,
I will
all right.
say with the veggies, just kind of make sure that they're that no salt added.
Okay.
So we're not getting all that extra sodium.
Right.
But sometimes it's more convenient just to heat up a can of green beans,
Well,
or
sure
to
it
throw
is.
some fruit in
Sure.
in the microwave after
Yeah.
it's been frozen. It's just a little bit easier that way.
Frozen the same. too.
Yes, correct.
Not
yes.
losing anything.
Exactly. Kind of moving on to, so just kind of getting some extra snacks in. So if you are feeling hungry, I never want you to ignore that urge to eat. So I always say try and have something with protein and fiber, because again, those two nutrients are going to help kind of keep you feeling fuller for longer.
Yeah.
So typically I go more towards like a protein shake. So Fairlife is one of our picks of the month for the month of January.
Right.
26 grams of complete protein, which means it's got all of those amino acids.
Yeah.
3 really good flavors. It's liquid, so I feel like sometimes if you're not really feeling super snacky and you need something, this is kind of a good in-between in the middle snack. Yogurt is another really good option. The zero sugar Too Good is one of my favorites as well.
Could you mix some of the fruits with it?
Absolutely, yeah, that would be
Okay.
a really good idea too.
Veggies.
Kind of some couple other snacks. So anything like chip wise, I'm a cruncher, so I really like the Siete chips. I kind of like to pair them with some guacamole.
Okay.
That's a good source of healthy fat for us too, which is
Okay.
again going to kind of help keep us feeling full too.
Right.
Moving on, so drinking more water is going to also be very helpful. It's really important to stay hydrated.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
This may you may not be able to answer it, but I've understood that if you're standing there going, "Boy, I'm hungry, but I don't know what I want to eat," many times your body is saying you need some water.
Yes, dude. I feel like at the same time, like a lot of people do drink water to kind of fill that
Right.
emptiness in their stomach, because it will fill you up. But I will say, if I kind of use like that rule of thumb, like maybe if you're not actually hungry, maybe you're just bored, maybe that is kind of something you need instead
Okay.
of kind of that mindless snacking.
All right.
Sleep is super important, so kind of having foods that have magnesium or melatonin in them. So I like to eat cherries at night, just kind of as like a quick frozen snack. Pairing that with like a dark chocolate bar would be really good.
Okay.
Walnuts are another really good source too, that will kind of help. And then just a couple other quick tips. So a lot of people think that cutting carbs is another way to lose weight.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the case, just because that's a big major food group. And it has a lot that it's our body's source of energy.
Yeah.
Like that's our gas. We're the car. We need that energy.
It's kind of a common sense thing, because carbs are all around us.
Yes, they are. It just depends on picking the healthier carbs, which that could be a whole other segment we could talk about in itself.
Well,
but-
that's true. That's true. And I understand that. But one of the nice things, of course, is You have a dietitian right here.
Yes.
So you could, if I see, you know, I want to deal with carbs and stuff, you could help steer me in the right direction.
Yes, correct. We're kind of here. We're the educational source for you guys to use. A lot of the times too, when we're dealing with carbs, that's typically associated kind of whenever I see people with diabetes. So that's a disease state that we are allowed to see people with because we
Right.
take insurance now.
Right.
So
Oh,
kind
you
of-
do?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So kind of another good little helpful tip. You're already at the grocery store. You might as well just stop and see the dietitian too.
All right.
Honestly.
Might as well. She's here for a reason, and it's to help you right here at Hy-Vee.